Hey, Saps. Let's see. I just got from the gym, and then we got stuck in the elevator, and then somebody else got stuck in the elevator. So it took forever for another elevator to come. Anyways, that made me late. But luckily, I'm pretty prepped. Hey, Joria. Hey, Miss Elisa. Hey, Kawana. I know. Super annoying. Let me turn the iron on. And then let me find the directions. How's everybody doing on this Monday? Ooh. Let's see. What account is this? Oh, Favorite Mermaids. Let me see if I downloaded the instructions. No. Luckily, I'm on the website, so I'll just find it again. What's my style? I don't know. Cute. All right. So, I lost my snack. We're doing a mock-up today. It's mock-up Monday. I'll show you what we're doing in case you didn't see the flyer. It's the vest by Viki Sews. It came out like over the spring. Hey, Carmen. So that's what it looks like. Pretty cute. Fingers crossed. But you know, the girl been growing, so I decided we should mock this one first. I did like kind of look at the instructions. All right. I know I'm supposed to put some of this stuff on there. Ah! I'm using my little snacks, which I did not do. Hey, Tyjuri. All right, so the fabric I'm using is that polka dot fabric that we used for the Carolina dress, which I technically did finish. I never photographed it. When I tried it on, the straps were like tight, like this. And I was like, that's uncomfortable. Hey, Tyra. So I'm gonna add a little extension into the strap, but I haven't. Alright. Okay. First thing we do is do the dart on the front piece. So let me get the front. Eee. This is the front. This is the back. There Thanks, Mia. Okay. So did I mark my stuff? No. Of course not. I'm supposed to add some extra interfacing. Oh, it's lit in here. Y'all only need 70 more hours to be monetized. Well, first level of monetization. Alright, move this to the side. You got some chalk. I gotta draw the darts. Anybody else sewing today? Thank you, Carmen. Yes, I have a few playlists. Pick one, let it play in the background, help your girl out. Let's see. And I need to do my part and upload some content. Okay, let's see. What clothes am I wearing? Alternative Apparel is where my shirt is from, and Lululemon is where my pants are from. What else you want to know? What else you want to know? Okay. I need... my other one will do that. Are you trying to make the Chandler? Listen, there's some instructions about how to close up the back. I don't do mine like that. I sew mine across the back, and I leave an opening at the bottom on the lining, and I flip it inside out that way and stitch up the lining. I'll show you. Because I tried to do it like her instructions. That was a mess. Oh, look, scraps. Okay. So, right here is where the little stitch is along the bottom. And that's how I do mine. I think she has you leave it open here, and then you gotta try to stitch that in the ditch and have it neat. I'm sure she can do it, but I can't. So, that's just my 2 cents. Create your opening in the bottom and not the top. Hey, Brooklyn Timmy. Hey, RV. I had your beads on today, RV. I took them off for the gym. All right. I'm gonna do something for real. I was trying to eat my snack. When I was looking at the pattern instructions, this one didn't seem too difficult. I'm not sure what is rated. You can look. Because I'm on their website. So if you like this pattern, but you're concerned about the difficulty, I don't think this one is that difficult. Judging from the instructions. Let me see if this one... This one is categorized as advanced, but I don't think it's that advanced. I think if you've done a jacket before, a line jacket before, it's very similar, except it has no sleeves and no collar. So to me, it's easier. gotta be bothered with all that. Today I'm making the Laverne vest by Viki Sews. I'm doing a mock-up. So I mean, it's kind of like a wearable muslin. Like, I'm making it in a cute fabric. So if it fits, great. If it doesn't, it's okay. You just throw it away or give it away, whatever. I didn't cut out a lining or anything. Just the outside. Okay. Take the pin out. I should probably just do the notches while I'm here. I think I did do the notches before. Yeah. Maybe it'll be okay. Before I interfaced it, and now I can't see them. Transfer the pocket opening line from the pattern to the wrong side of the left center front. Left center front. This is the right. So let's put the pocket on the left piece. I got interfacing on the front. Look at them. So they want you to do like a full welt pocket. I'm not doing that because it's a mock-up. I'm just gonna put it on there like a fake. Bottom lining. Oh yeah, this is the pocket right here. I'm just gonna make some marks. Half the time y'all spend with me is making marks. No, I cannot show you what I'm wearing right now. You can go to the website and find it though. Did you like the live, Yasmin? Why you doing all that? Got our drawings. This one needs the interfacing part. Alright, we did that part. Transport our marking. Now I'm supposed to do the dark, yeah? It's like dark in here. Brooklyn Timmy, are you getting any of the patterns from the new drop? So I didn't get a chance to do a description, guys, but I do have a code for Viki Sews. It's SHIM09 for the month of February, and you can save an additional 20% on top of any promotions that they're running. So right now they have a 50% off, I think, all of their patterns because of their new lunch for their first like fall drop. And so you can not only get the pattern for 50% off, but you can get it for an additional 20% off that already reduced price. And they're all relatively cheap, usually under $10 regular price. So you can get one for about $3, which I think is a really good deal. So if you like this pattern or some other one, grab it. Now I have found, so some people's browsers, like they're like, oh, it doesn't work. And it's not that it doesn't work. It's some of the browsers, for whatever reason, don't work. So if you find that the code is not taking in your computer or your phone, try changing your browser. Like change it to Chrome or something. All right. So I got this pin. Actually, I gotta change my thread. So I went to the gym, you know, get my first workout in of the week. And then I was telling people who got here early, it was like 2 of y'all, that the elevator in my building, I got stuck on it. Me and a group, we got stuck. So then we finally got off of it after a couple minutes. And then we had to wait for another one to come, and then that same one came back, and then some other people were stuck on it. And they called the people, and the people came, and they finally got off, but they were on it for like 5 or 6 minutes. How do I know? Because all that time I'm waiting for the other elevator to come, and I can hear them in the elevator, you know? So anyways, that delayed me. So I got to my building probably about 6:50. I didn't get on an elevator till about 6:15. Sorry, 6:50 until about 7:13, 7:14. Like when I got to my unit, it was already after 7:15. So sorry for being tardy. I had some technical issues getting upstairs. And I was on the phone with my boyfriend. He was like, take the stairs. I was like, no, I'm not taking the stairs. I live too high up to take the stairs. I was like, I will just leave and go to your house and sleep there before I walk up all them steps. Strong no. How about this little light? I don't know if I really like the light. How do I make it brighter? In any case, I made it. We're here. Black thread I got. Can you imagine? People probably back in the day had to wind their own bobbins. That's crazy. Hey B Chantel. Hey Derek. Yeah, it's a nice view. And like right now, the sun is setting. So it's really nice because I face the direction where the sun sets. I guess that's the west, right? Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So I'm facing the sunrise, so I get to see the sunrise, which is nice. Also means my unit isn't boiling during the day because it's not, you know, the sun isn't over here during the hottest part of the day. So that's nice too. Man, I ain't changed this needle in who knows when. It's just been sewing everything. We're gonna keep that energy. Alright. Let's go. Hey Chris. Couldn't you imagine? I know I couldn't imagine walking up these steps either. Not happening. It sounds like it need to be changed. One dart down. One to go. This thing is just fabulous. Black. Two darts down. Now what? Let's see. Machine stitch, back stitch. Oops. Next, trim the dart seam allowance on the center front piece down to 1 centimeter. Cut the dart open in the middle, stopping about 5/8 short. Okay. Ooh, y'all, I got my, so Chris, I finally went shopping at Wawac. And I got some new scissors. I got some of those Kai scissors that everybody be talking about. I got the big ones because I wanted some like Taylor shears, some heavy duty ones. And yeah, they over there in the box. I'm excited. Everybody's like, ooh, they cut like butter. I'm like, yes, I can't wait. Transfer the dart lines to the wrong side of the center back. All right, well, let me press these and put them on the clapper. Where is the clapper? Oh, there Be right there. I'm just opening my seam. I could bring it closer. All right, let's get the back piece. There we go. There's not that many pattern pieces either, which is nice. You gotta cut two of everything, but not a ton of pieces, like a lot of jackets and stuff. You like color pieces. And like if you skip the pocket, then you know you don't have to do the pocket. So that's a couple pieces right there. There's a front and a back pocket piece. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? I did build on my Lego. That was kind of fun. Hung out with a friend. That was fun. What did I do? I feel like that's it. I didn't get to make my juice. I didn't go to the store. I think I'm gonna just order some groceries because I don't really have time to go to the store. Did anybody get to see Shells on Dress the Nation? I haven't gotten to see it yet. I think my boyfriend is recording it or something for me. He'll be back in town this weekend, so we can watch it then. If anybody else see it? No, I did not see that she was doing a pop-up. I'm gonna have to be honest, I don't really like her jewelry. It's a little too gaudy for me. It's like very big. She said clothes too. Oh, you saw it, Sabs? How was it? I'm jealous. How did our girl Shells do? I know she said she got eliminated the first episode. I was like, dang, girl. I was hoping you stay in there at least about 3 episodes. But I don't know anything about the show, so. Competition must have been steep because Shells is good. Alright. I'm gonna sell my dart. And sorry to them UK seamstress, but some of them, they need a little seasoning. They need a little seasoning. Okay. Oh, I got this on fast. I'm like, why is it going so fast? Slow down. That's part of my pace right there. Okay, you don't want to spoil it. She has clothes, not jewelry. Okay. And I'm probably thinking about someone else then. Oh, actually, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the lady who makes the cute, like, suits and stuff. And last year she had the bomber jacket that Carmen was working on. Making a dupe for with the big oversized collar. Okay. I know who you're talking about now. She is dope. I do like her stuff. Where the pop-up at? Brooklyn Timmy. You got me trying to spend some money. She has that denim suit. I really like that denim suit. I got it. I bet it's gonna be a line, and I don't be for them lines, baby. I ordered online. Please and thank you. She also has one of those big skirts that I like. I like her. I know who you're talking about now. She got some cute stuff. If I buy one of them skirts, best believe I'm gonna be looking at it and I'm gonna make 10 of them. Be like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the construction here. I'll be making them in all the colors. I think they like $200-300. Yes. You feel like somebody else should have got sent home? That did my girl dirty. Oh shit. We starting a riot. I watched the Project Runway episode yesterday. I mean, I watched it with Carmen on last Friday, but I had came in late, so I didn't see everything. And of course, like watching something on a small phone or whatever versus watching on TV is different. So I could see like all the details. Like that one girl's dress, I didn't even realize it was green. I thought it was black because that's how it looks kind of on the screen. I can't wait till this week. This week gonna be tea. All right. Am I supposed to cut these open too? Let me see. Tie the thread. Blah blah blah. Trim the dart. Okay. Let me trim these before I press them. What's the point, Brooklyn Timmy? To go buy her stuff so we can like dissect it and remake it. I'm with you there. I'm gonna go press these. I gotta tell Keisha because Keisha likes some stuff too. All right. You found her skirt somewhere else? Where'd you find it? All right, moving on. Okay. Where's my will? She kind of fucked up. Let's see. Does it go like that or go like that? Does it go like that? That's fine. Okay. So the way they do this well on this pocket is not the way we did it on our yellow jacket back there. It is similar to the way, similar to the way you do the welt pockets for jackets when they have those side pockets that go in like this, but it's a welt there. That's how this pocket is done on the chest for this vest. Of course, you can always do any technique you want, but that's how they do it. Just FYI, for those that might want the pattern and might want to do it, that is how they do it. I am just making a faux welt because one, it ends up looking like a faux welt because you fix it like this and then you flip it out or whatever, and then you stitch it down, and then you have a slit where you put the pockets and you connect it, blah blah blah. But you don't tuck the sides in, and to me that's what gives it a more refined look. And so if we're not doing that, what are we doing? I mean, unless you want a pocket square, of course, then you would want to do a real pocket so that you can put a pocket square or ink pen or whatever you want to put in your pocket. But I don't intend to do any of that, so this will do. I'm just pushing out my corners. Hey cousin, hey Carol. If you come up here Brooklyn to me, let me know. Hey Armina, I think it only has one on the chest. Let me see. What page am I on? 18. Okay, so I know where to come back to. It only has one pocket. Yeah, it only has the one pocket right here on the left chest. So that's it. And it's not a very deep pocket. I can show you the pocket because I did cut it out. This is the pocket. So it's not huge, but you could probably fit part of your phone in there. You could certainly fit an ink pen in there, some chewing gum, a lipstick, a tampon. You could fit something in there, but if you have pockets with pants on it, you can stick the same stuff in there. I'm just trying to get my point out there. Okay. I'm gonna press this again. All right, while that's doing its thing, let me see what it wants me to do. Transfer the welt stitching line, blah, blah, blah. We can skip all of that. All right, let me get my front. Quite long too, like this could be cute as a dress. Okay, let me get focused. Wait, this is not a front. Okay, this is a front. This is a front. Okay, what I'm gonna do, so I know where to place this, I'm going to just do a little basting stitch on the bottom line, so I know where to put my welt. have a stitch there, so I know from the front, which you can't see it, but I can see it, where to stick my fake pocket. Let me grab it, stick it on. Is that how it goes? It doesn't go like that. Definitely doesn't go like that. Okay. Alright. Trying to think if I should like zigzag the bottom. It's interfaced. I don't think it's gonna really be much of an issue. Yeah, okay. What type of fabric is this? This is just like some polyester. Some real cheap or whatever. It's cheap, but it's cute. It's cheap. Real cheap. It kind of has like a texture through it that makes it look like Dupani, but it ain't nowhere near that. It's just some cheap shit. I just like it because it had polka dots. It's kind of hard to find polka dots. All right, so I got a pin. I'm gonna tighten my stitch. Now. Alright, I'm just trimming up any little thingies I see. You can see a little bit of my basting stitch. Just gonna pull that out. Oh, you just cut this one out? Yay! I hope you like it. Okay, I'm gonna press this up. Alright, I got that sitting on the clapper. I'm gonna move on. This is all helping you put the pocket in. Very nice pocket, by the way. I do think this style of welt pocket is easier than the more traditional style welt pocket. Anyways, moving along. All right. Next thing we do is put the side fronts on. Let me find them. Here's the front. This is the side back. Okay, here's the side fronts. Right here. All right. I'm just going to put a little stitch right on the edge here. I'm moving a little bit. Just tack this down. And then if I feel invested, I might go back and do a little tack stitch type of vibe on here. I probably should have put a little extra stabilizer behind it. That kind of depends on, well, I will fix that because that is ugly. How invested I am, like if I can fit it, you know. But I'm not gonna harp on that right now. So we have our little faux pocket here. Okay, I'm gonna put the sides on. This is a princess theme situation. If you don't like princess themes, this is not for you because the whole thing's princess themes. You love feet? Yes, a tampon, because sometimes things happen and you wasn't expecting it, or you know, you should always keep one on you. You know, if you're active. If not, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, in these pockets, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And you can always do a fake one. You can always do a fake one like me. Who's gonna know? Hey, Will. Thanks, Harvey. Trying to fit. I might have to clip this. I shouldn't have to clip. Oh wait, pin the center front and side front pieces right sides together. Yeah, I should probably match the notches. Where they at? Where they at? Oh, this one ain't got no notches. Check it. So I'm gonna clip. This is the problem. It don't have its notches. ready to sew. Will you sew on anything today? Oh, it's 25 of y'all. Make sure you like the live. All right, here we go. Ah. I need my owl. I lived it. Trying to do this with no pinches on the first go round. No pinches. So guys, I did go ahead and order my AO files from Blue Cup Shop, and hopefully they ship soon. Next week we're mocking up, I think, Jazz's pants. She has some pants and pattern tests, and if my file comes, then that's what we'll be doing, mock up for Mock Up Monday. So be there to see these palazzo pants. I hope that the first mock up of the pants works so that we can be done with the test. We can be done. Oh, there's like a crease in the fabric, and I thought that was my dart, and I was like, do I have this upside down? How? One done. I have to do the other. Let's check. All right, no pinches. Now, I don't like this, like how the dots are cut off, but oh well, we did not cut for precision. We cut for mock-up, so here's how it's coming along. Let's see. Oh, this goes all the way up, doesn't it? It kind of hangs off the shoulder. Okay, so it should be like this. Okay, she might fit. She might fit. I'm gonna press this out and grab the other side. Let me grab this so I can clip the seams. Almost done. You know these curves be a little tricky. And it's polyester, child. Ah, you know how polyester do. Okay. Cool beans. Got that. Sitting on the ham. I got it on the ham so that it can, you know, curve. All right. The curve can dry in a curve. If that makes sense. So we're gonna do the other side. Hey, Eve. Oh, you unpacked. But you haven't started sewing yet. Do you have any Minerva projects that you have to get through? I just have that one. No, I have two, sorry. So I'm a pattern tester for Daria for her new Chanel inspired dress. And we're gonna do that mock-up the last Monday of the month, so whatever that is, we're gonna mock that up. Now on the BSN schedule is going to say the Harley dress by Viki Sews, but I'm not actually doing that dress. I'm doing Daria's dress, but she doesn't know because she follows me, but she don't follow my Instagram. I mean my TikTok. So I mean, what am I talking about? She doesn't follow this account, this YouTube, so she's not gonna know. So we're gonna mock that up together. And then if it fits, then I'll recreate it in the fabric that I want to use for the final. Because it's a boucle, it's designed for boucle, and I have some boucle from Minerva. So that is my plan. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to put some snips into this. To use that fabric and do that project. And then whenever she releases the pattern, that's when I'll release my photos. At this point, whenever probably like, cause I had that boucle fabric. It's been a while. It's been a while. I can't remember if I got it in like April, but that project been due. Okay, so they'll get it though. They know I'm good for it. You waiting on 2 fabric orders? Okay. I'm only waiting on one. I ordered some of Kichi B's new fabric. I ordered one of hers. It's like the red and pink one. Well, there's a few red and pink ones. The red and pink one with like the geometric kind of abstract design. I ordered that in some shirting fabric because I have some upholstery fabric in the same color family. That I thought, oh, I could do a little skirt and a little top. It'll be cute or whatever. So that's what I ordered. And that one hasn't come yet, but I'm okay with that because I gotta do that boucle stuff and I gotta do that silk, which we talked about last time. I still don't really have a project for it. We'll see what we come up with. Yeah, I thought it was cute. Her fabrics were pretty, but they were very like cheeky, like cherries and big flowers, and that's not really my thing. But the more abstract print, I like that one. So I was like, I could do that. I hope it sells really good though. Bird got one with cherries on it, I think, and it was like big. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting it to be big, but it was big. I think she's making something with it like right now. She's been posting. Bird makes really nice dresses. Damn. How am I sewing and I'm not sewing? What's going on? Did you give up on life? Like, what's happening? Shall we try this again? Also, guys, me and Auntie Carol, we're doing blazers this month. We're probably going to do them on Sundays in the morning, probably from like 11 to 2 or something like that, before Sunday service. Is it stitching? Okay. I really should change this needle. It's OD ratchet. Make sure I got stitch, okay. So, we're doing all the bells and whistles. If you're interested in learning how to do a blazer or upping your tailoring skills, join us. We're doing pattern, I think it's Vogue 1927. It's a double-breasted blazer with patch pockets on the front. If you don't want to do that blazer, you could do another double-breasted blazer. Make sure it has lapels. Can't do this vest, don't got no lapels. And it's gonna be a good time. It is kind of like a work at your own pace kind of project. So like we'll log in like once a week or whatever, but the expectation is that you'll still be working on it throughout the week. You'll pick it up and do a little bit here and there. But she is going to be walking us through tailoring techniques, and I am the co-host. So it's gonna be a good time. I think we're doing it on TikTok. I'm not sure, but if we do it on TikTok, I would probably still stream it here. Stream me over here anyways, just so I can continue to get my hours. I'm so close. So close. So close. So close. I need to program my pedal to cut the thread as well. Knowing me, I'll be sewing and then be done cut the thread. Oh, we got a little tug right there. Not cute. At least it's not in the curvy part. That's the worst, because that's where your boob is. So everybody's looking at your boobs. Oh wait, no, there is one like kind of by my boobs. Is that where it is? Right here, yeah. This is at the bottom of the boob. Let's fix it. Before we iron it, it's not that bad. You could probably iron it out, but I'm gonna just unstitch a few. it. Boom, and all of a sudden we got more space. Here we go. All right, so we got it out. Boom. All right, let me trim these. When are we starting? Okay, so I think the pattern is Vogue 1927. Brooklyn Timmy, I know you got the pattern. I know you got it. Let me see if I'm saying the right number. Yes. I'm gonna pull it up. Oops. Do that. This one? Brooklyn Timmy, I know you got that one. Vogue 1927. So I'm supposed to call her, so I'm gonna call her when I get off of here. What time is it? 8:30. We got about 30 more minutes together. So I'm gonna call her after I get off of here to see if she wants to start this weekend or next. But she was on her TikTok last night talking about it, rallying the troops. So she's ready. She's got her innards. She's got her fabric, her lining, everything. So we're supposed to do like a supply list, because you will need like hair canvas. You'll need, you know, shoulder pads, certain types of interfacings. You'll need wax for your thread, or you'll need wax coated thread for like the for the tailored tacks and things like that. I'm trying to think and then there are probably other things you'll have on there, like a clapper. You'll want a ham of sorts, a good iron, things like that. So we're gonna do a supply list so people can kind of be prepared. But you don't have to do that pattern, but you do need to do something with like similar features. So peak lapel, double breasted. Hey T. You don't. I'm surprised because you be having all the patterns over there. If I had it in PDF, I'd send it to you. I only have one copy. I'm gonna press this. Had already started making this jacket like 2 years ago, and I never finished it. So next month, that's what we're doing for Whip Wednesday, is that jacket. Um, like I had started it in this fabric, which is the same as some pants that I have. So I did put the dart in, put the dart in. It's another dart. And I interfaced it, marked it. Be like this. Lines are still matching. This is an extra piece too. This is a side piece, so I added the side piece. So I got started. Okay, but for this one, we're not doing plaids. Not doing plaids. Because she's not teaching pattern matching, and I'm not either. But we're gonna finish it this year so we can wear our suit, you know? We're gonna do it. Get her done. It would be such a cute jacket too if it was finished. Alright, we're gonna let that sit for a second. You got everything except the pattern. But do you have the Fernanda blazer by Viki Sews? Because that one has a lot of the same details, it just doesn't have a patch pocket. So what she said is if you pick a pattern that does not have patch pockets, she's not teaching welts. So I'm sure you know how to do a welt. Or you can just do it yourself. Alright. Press the center back pieces right side together. Okay? Cool, cool, cool. What I like about this vest is it's very curvy. Well, let me iron this down. Alright, let me make sure this one is stuck. Okay. So we're gonna put these two together. see. I need to pick a pattern for California light weather. Yeah, so one thing you can do is just be mindful. Like, she wants everybody to use wool, but you can use like a seasonless, like tropical wool. When you pick your linings, just make sure you pick something light and breathable. Because if it's heavy, then the jacket's gonna be hot. You might not want to do the pad stitching, because pad stitching is going to make, because we are going to do the pad stitching. So the hair canvas and stuff is going to make the jacket heavy. And it's going to be hot in California. So you might want to skip that part and just do like a weft interfacing. And that way you can still participate, but you don't got to put all that extra stuff in your jacket because it's going to be too hot. But you could still do a nice blazer. All right, where we at? We got 20 minutos. I think we're gonna get most of the shell done. Like this, stick the sides on and stick them together. Hopefully, we can see if it's gonna fit. All right, here we go. I really should. I'm gonna do this stitch and then I'm gonna change the needle. And if it fits, then I will go back in and add the stay stitching. There's like places that are supposed to have extra interfacing. I'll go back and do that if it fits. If it don't fit, I'm not gonna do it. It does have quite a bit of ease in it, but I also like don't want it tight, you know? This is for the spring. This would be for the spring. Nobody want to tight on them when it's hot outside. Yeah. I don't want all that tight stuff on them. It's hot. Alright, let me iron this piece. And then we can read. Oh, I'm supposed to clip it. Hold on. Let me clip the curve. I'll be like right in here. done. I'll be there shortly. I didn't give you one of those little small ironing boards. Okay. Let's move on. Press, did that. And then, oops. Place the assembled center back piece and side back pieces right side together. Alright, so find those. Here we go. Let's add these. Let's clip these. Okay, I'll just make it easier. Oops. Okay. So this is the last of like the major pieces. There's just the facings after this in terms of like major these kind of pieces. So put this together in this way. Yeah. Yeah, so join us in the challenge. It's gonna be fun, or at least come hang out and watch. Let's see what else. So Wednesday, still with Wednesday, we're working on the Laverne jacket some more. I did do some work on it Wednesday night when Carmen was on live. So I did get a little bit more done. I'm to the point where it's time to put the collar on, but I do need to take a couple steps back and add some interfacing in places. I want to add a backstay. And I still need to fix that welt pocket. It's not cute, so I need to fix that too. So hopefully I can fix it before the live. I can't make you no promises because during the week my schedule is tight now because I'm back in the office. So Tuesdays, you know, I pole dance. I'm teaching pole, and I'm not done until like 9, almost 9:30. So by the time I get home, ain't no sewing. But Wednesday, depending on what time I get home Wednesday, I could maybe do something. I know I'm not gonna do anything tonight because I went to the gym before this and I need a shower. I need a shower and I need something to eat. So ain't gonna be no more sewing tonight. So there's that. But at least we're ready. At least we're ready. We're ready to go. We already got a project. Oh, I said I was gonna change this needle. Let me do that because it's a mess. concealer is not sharp anymore. It's giving knit. Giving knit. Alright, I think I'm gonna put a 12 in here for this. Yeah. I need all of these. Hopefully it sounds a little better, because baby, that needle sound a mess. I like to get my money's worth. If possible, I like to get my money's worth. So I forgot we could put this back. Okay, let's sew this. I like to sew the straight side down. Much better. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we have no dings. I don't know what you call them. Good night, Eve. Thanks, Natural Beauty. Appreciate the subscription. Alright. Let's come to the tricky part. I will say the curves on the back are not as deep as the curves on the front, obviously, because there's no boobs in the back for most of us. So this one is not too bad. It's not as curvy. And I can't see. So I'm gonna put these on. Both sides before I go to the iron. Let's just double check. Okay. I think a little polka dot vest could be tea next year. And I got some black and white polka dot chiffon. Could make a little cute flirty dress. I mean, it's not enough to make a dress, but enough to make a skirt. Yeah. This could be a vibe next year. I mean, if I finish it, I could probably, it's very hot still here in Atlanta. I could probably still wear it in September if I finished it. But I can't make no promises. Because the fabric that I want to use for fall for this vest is like a green suiting, a wool suiting. It's like a deep green color. It's really pretty, and that's what I really want to make this out of. But we're just trying this out to see if it's gonna fit or if I need to buy a different size or make an adjustment somewhere. But like I said, this is pretty easy. I mean, the hardest thing is probably the welt pocket. In princess seams, if you don't like princess seams, they can be a little challenging. But if you just take your time, make sure you got the longer fabric face down. And sometimes I like curve it up to catch the ease. You learn little tricks, but it's not that bad. And then just pray you don't have little nicks. But sometimes, if I get a little nick, I just let it ride. I just let it ride. I'm trying to do the right thing on this one because y'all are watching me, but sometimes I just let it ride. Hey, Anna J, girl. Sometimes I just let it ride because who's gonna know? Who's gonna be that close to my garment where they're gonna be like, ooh, we got a little right there, and I'm gonna be like, get your ass back. Who's gonna know? But if it's big, of course, I have to take it out because it'll bother me. But if it's not, and then some fabrics you can press it out, like wool. This is polyester. It ain't gonna be too much pressing out on this. But some fabrics, some natural fabrics, you can kind of press them out if it's not too crazy. And this, actually, I want to put this. I feel like it's pulling too much and I don't need all that. I could put my walking foot down, but I did not, so yeah. Gonna have to clip my curves. And are you sewing anything? Did you finish your quilt, your foundational paper piecing quilt? Some people think you don't have to clip your curves if your seam allowance is really small. I think that works sometimes, but I think that's a myth. Because if your seam allowance is too small, Your clothes are gonna fall apart if you put them under too much tension. And well, y'all know over here my clothes be under tension. Child. So they gonna be stressed. Okay. Let me press the sides. Let me see. I might could bring the iron over here. Actually, I think I need some water too. I'll be back. It's dark out there. Let me see if I can bring the iron. Okay, bring it closer. Alright, clip the curves, open it up, touch at the shoulders, and they want you to start doing the facings. Okay. We attach at the sides too. On center front piece, trim the dark seam allowance. Okay. At the shoulder seam intersection, clip the shoulder seam. Oh, let me go back a step. Place the symbol front and back together. Align shoulder edges, match the notches, and pin. Stitch on the sewing machine, back stitching. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna open these seams up, and then we're gonna put the front and the back together. Oh, you wrapping up your second shirt dress? Oh, the one you just made was cute. With the buttons that are in the seams, or however it works. It's cute. That fan quilt was super cute. I need to get started on my second Wiki quilt. Wiki, the video was waiting on it. And I want to make like an NC. I want to make an NCW with my quilt. But without all of those card slots, I'm not gonna do all the card slots at all. No way, no how. Anna J. RV said, how often and how long do you sew every day? People think I sew all the time. I'm like, I don't actually. Not as much as you might think. When I get out of here, I put stuff away and I walk out. If I have a burst of energy, then I might stay, but I rolls out. Well, you know what'd be cool? I got some like polyester satin polka dot fabric that could be a lining for this because it's like kind of ugly polyester that I would not do anything with, but maybe like make a headscarf with it. I don't know. But it could be fun to be a lining. Polka dots on polka dots. It was like gifted. Someone's grandma was getting rid of her stuff. And I said, ooh, polka dots. But upon further inspection, I was like, I do not turn my nose up at polyester, but some polyester is like strong. It's like not some. It's like OD plastic. And that one is very plasticky. But it could work for a lining, so that might be what it ends up being. A lining. I just can't wear this when it's really hot because it'll probably be hot. All right, we're almost there. I'm still pressing these seams open, and then we'll put the front to back together and we'll try it on. And then I will get up out of here. And you all can enjoy your evening. Let's see. I try to sew an hour every day. Oh, every other day. Oh, wow. Yeah, you do get a lot done. If that's all you be sewing, because those quilts, baby. And you be making outfits, quilts, outfits, bags, everything. And you be finishing your Lego before everybody. Thank you to those that's still rocking with me. This is my last open seam. Alright, I'm gonna put these together. Oh, this is hard. How does this work? I'm gonna put it together like that. Okay. Got it. If this fits, I'll be happy because I won't have to buy another version of this pattern or pay to have it reprinted, because I did have this one printed, so that would suck. I have to pay again. I do want this vest. I want this in my wardrobe for the fall. I don't know, which size did I buy? 42. See, that's risky. That's risky. But I am on my move her challenge, so you know I might be able to like shake a few pounds in a few weeks. How is everybody else move her challenge going? Hey Terrence. It's the prep. I try to prep as much on the weekends. Okay. Yeah, the prep is killer. You said that right. Okay. So we got the side and the shoulder on one side. Pin. I'm going to stitch that now. I have a little cushion falling. Okay. Here we go. Shoulder, and there is supposed to be extra interfacing here, but I will go back and do that later. Like I said, if this works out size wise, we think it's gonna work out. One thing that is nice about this one is that it has like armhole facings too, which is really nice for a vest. You don't see that often. All right, let's put the other side on. Where is it? There we go. doing well with the challenge and a couple of the close friends passed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. That can throw a wrench in the whole situation. We'll give you a pass. Fret not. We'll be here when you're ready. I've been doing okay. I didn't do too much over the weekend. I did go like walk with my friend one day, but other than that, it was pretty stationary. I mean, I did some cleaning and stuff around the house, but didn't do too much over the weekend. But I did commit to going today. I see other people's videos moving, and that really motivates me to keep going. I'm like, yeah, okay. I see so and so doing their exercise. Let me go do mine. Cause look how big my bicep is. I got them auntie arms. I need to be up in the gym. I got them cafeteria lady arms. That's why I cut the sleeves for our blazer, because I need to do the adjustment for the biceps. Well, yeah, I need to see if it needs an adjustment. If it does, I need to do it before we can sew them. Luckily, this one is sleeveless. No adjustments needed. We love a muscle mommy shirt. Alright, so we got the side on. Let's do the top shoulder. And then we're done sewing for today. I won't press the sides open, but I will press the top so it can lay flat. Let me clip these. I'm excited. So the shell only took about 2 hours because I was a little late getting started to sew. So that means the lining would probably take another 2 hours as well. So you could probably do this in like a weekend, you know, maybe 5 or 6 hours with all the hemming and stuff that you'll have to do. You know, that's the, for me, it always takes longer than I think it's gonna take. I was like, oh yeah, it's just, and then no, it's never just, it's There's always a hiccup or something challenging me during the finishing process, but I'd say you could probably get this done in 5 or 6 hours. Let me see what the suggested time is for this one. Where's the link? La, la, la. Viki tells you how much time. So she says 16 hours. Oh, well, I did not do the welt pocket properly. So if I had done an actual welt, that probably would have took me about another 30 minutes to an hour. Knowing me, maybe 30 minutes. Because it wasn't like, just like the easy welt. So maybe another 30 minutes. But 16 hours is aggressive. I don't think this will take 16 hours. I think you could power through this in about 5 or 6 hours. Because otherwise, that's the only shortcut I took. Now, I'm not including adding your buttons and stuff. That might take longer depending on if you hand stitch them or whatever. But just doing the assembly. Because it's all princess seams. There's not a lot of darks and stuff. It's not a lot of markings. There's one pocket. I like it, even if it don't fit. This is cute. I think I might make it into a dress too once I get my size. Right. This little fabric be hot. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about pressing sides for you guys. I'll do it like offline. Okay. Move this out of the way. So cute. Okay, I think this size will work. So let me move that out the way. Step this back. Okay, so let's see, here's some light. This is not a good angle. Okay, so here is, let me see. I am wearing a shirt and a sports bra, so I don't have the proper undergarments on. But here's where the wrap, that might be too much because you're supposed to have a little neck showing, so maybe here. There's our little pocket. And yeah, I think this will work. We got about maybe 4 inches of overlap in here. And again, I'm wearing clothes. So it will take up a little bit, you know, when I put the lining in it. But I think we can still work with this. And then like, this is a little big, but once you put the shoulder pad in there and the facing and everything, it'll take up some of the slack here. In a proper bra where my boobs are in the right place. Not my little sports bra. So yeah, let me show you the back. That's what the back looks like. It's cute. The dots are very, very distracting. It's hard to see like the style lines, but I am making this in a solid, so I'm gonna do this in a green wool, so it'll be solid and you can see all the fancy lines and stuff. So thank you. We finally got one that fits. Let's see. If I wanted to make this a dress, I'd have to add a few inches to it. It's a little short for a dress. I'd have to add a few inches, but I think this could be a cute dress too. All right, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't know you was in here, Shishi. I will probably finish this over the weekend, maybe, if I have time, because I do think it only needs a few more hours and then it'll be done. So might as well have it in the closet for next year. And yeah, next month we'll probably start the green one. So bye. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. We're starting at 6 p.m. So a little bit earlier because we're going to go on before Carmen. So 6 to 8, we're working on the yellow jacket.